Yeah, my wonderful people of Biafra, we are all welcome this wonderful evening. Today, we are going to look into some things. We'll look into so many things. Firstly, I would like us to start with I'd like us to start with IPOB and non-IPOB. Who is IPOB? Who is Biafra? We will look into all these matters today, and then we will come back to understand or explain that. Explain. So this evening, without wasting our time, we are moving on right away. I would like to start, like I said, we would like to start. We would like to start with IPUB. Simon Ekpa, not a member of IPOB. Okay, now, excuse me. I want us to, these people you see, I'm going to be showing them on the screen right away. These two people, I wish I could get their pictures out. I think it would be better if I get their pictures out so that they will not be distracting us or delaying us from whatever we want to do. So, my people, una welcome. Una welcome. Kankpe, we are all welcome this wonderful evening. We continue to do the needful. We will continue to do what we know how to do, disseminate information, bring the truth to the table. If you think say we lie, you go come bring the truth. Come counter us. I like when I talk, you tell me say no be true, I talk. You tell me say na like DCB. That's why I like whenever you see me giving any information, I give you information that is authentic. Even if you go to the Nigerian media, they go tell you say that truth. That news is truth. I have just tried to make a little research about the dam that the dam the Nigeria dam that is causing flood. Do you know that in 1994 there was the same thing happened? Do you know that? And each time it happened, they fulfill their objectives. But people don't even know this. In 1994, the same thing happened. In 1994, this same thing happened. And people don't understand it. People don't see it. They have forgotten it. And when this happened in 1994, guess what happened? 400,000 people were displaced outside the casualties. Are you getting the news? 400,000. That is the news they gave us. So we don't even know if it is true or if it is not true. 400,000 were displaced, minus casualties. Minus casualty. I think, let me see if the news is here. I saw the news before. Let me see. Okay. I think we'll have it here. I will read it here. Why are they based in just putting on this advert that you cannot remove? Yeah. Okay, let it will be a good thing to start with that um sorry, to start with what do you call them, the lies Nigeria tell. They make people forget the truth and begin to pursue the lies. I will quickly give you the news. There are so many things I may be saying that will pop up that are not in the title. So don't say this one is not the title. Today, not today, we will do this news until we tire. Even if it takes us 2 hours or more. We are here. Tomorrow is holiday. We are not going anywhere. So I greet you, Evans. I greet you, William Dewo Lolo Lole Goyibo, Franco Conquo Dewo Nomushineke, and all of you that are not in the comment section. I greet all of you. And quickly, let me show you something that you may not know. Okay. This is Vanguard News, Premium Times, Nigeria Premium Times. Come in, let me bring it. Okay. Let me show you. This is Nigeria Premium Time. How do I do it? Like this? No, I want it the other way so it will be more bigger. So this is Nigeria Premium Time. And then let me open the news so you will understand what I'm saying. Watch. Here. My degree flawed as Aloe Dam. The dam is called Aloe Dam. Aloe Dam breakdown. The Borno State government asked affected residents to follow evacuation routes by agency September 10, 2024. Reading time 1 minute to read. I don't know if this is not the news I saw before, but let me see if it can open. I don't know why they are blocking everywhere. I don't want anybody to read. There's a news I saw where I saw it very clearly before. But I will go back and find it. I will bring it. But I just want you to know for sure that this happened in 1994. This one is 2024. 1994, exactly 20 years ago, this happened. All this 1994 dam collapse. Okay, I think this is one also. It's even in AP. Okay, you can see here. You can see it. Rewind. In 1994, Alao Dam collapse, displacing 400,000 persons in my degree. Now, these 400,000, the casualties, I want you to know that the casualties are not included. Those who were Ekpa, those who were break hand, those who were, these ones are those where feet come out. Even now, as we are talking, Nigeria have no professional divers to go and find out if there are people that need help. They only employ the services of local divers, and those local divers they employ their services, 20 of them has wounded and they have run away and went to hospital. That is Nigeria for you. I don't know if I can see the news. I'll flash it so you will understand what I'm saying. But anyway, I just want you to see that this exact thing, the exact dam has happened, the breakage or the overflow or whatever crack or slump or collapse has happened 20 years, is it 20 or 40 years ago? The exact thing. And just exactly 20 years, the thing come back again. Have you asked yourself why? And they happened at the right time, at the right time, at the right time. I think I have the news now. Sure. Hold on. Firstly, I just want you to get the information that this is not the first. This is customer. Because Nigeria, everything will be bad thing. It always reoccur. Nothing good reoccurs. Even nothing good they even happen. Not to talk of reoccurring. You can see what I'm saying. So I want to show you a flash from Al Jazeera News. Let us just see a flash of what happened in. I want to prove to you that there are the Nigeria did not send helicopter, did not send any rescue mission to save people that are struggling to come out of the water, because this water we are talking about overflow buildings. Buildings were overflown. So as we are talking now, some bodies that are mortared, are pied, are still inside the water. Even nobody that talk about that one. Some people that are still living on top of their roofs, that managed to get on top of the roof, begging for help, nobody is coming to help them. Definitely, they are going to end up in the water. The local divers that volunteered to help, some of them got wounded, and the remaining one, everybody ran away. Like I said, we will be flashing some things and we will be showing some things. So it must not be what you see on the title. So we must be showing you things.
Waterborne diseases. Let's speak now to Ahmed Idris, who's live for us in Maiduguri in northeast Borno State. And Ahmed, we can see the flood waters behind you there. How are people coping with this deluge?
Well, Niv, what we know so far, 500,000 people on record have been displaced by this disaster. And that's...
Did you hear that? Now, as at today, the record says that 500,000 people are already displaced. We are not talking about the ones that might be rescued miraculously. We are not talking about the ones that are just the ones that came out alive, that are looking for a place to stay, whether IDP camp or whether on top of wood. They are now or about a total of 500,000. And I want you to know that there are still many that have not indicated that they are members of these communities that were affected. This is what that I want you to get as a message. I want you to get and know and understand. So over 500,000. Last 20 years, they remove 400, and you know this number when they give you 500,000, obviously is above 700,000. You should know that one. So I want you to hear this story. Listen.
Those who are able to make it to safer grounds, but what lies behind us here, we actually don't know what's happening there. We saw some people trying to go there to try to see what's going on. About an hour ago, a rickety boat was trying to salvage something from houses over there, and they could only salvage a little bit. So right now, as we were coming from the airport to this location, we saw hundreds on the streets, some walking barefoot, some with the little belongings they escaped with, try to access internally displaced persons camp. We understand from the National Emergency Management Agency that more than 500,000 have so far been displaced. The officials are not saying anything about casualties, because what they're saying is that they don't have the resources at the moment. They don't have engine boats, they don't have choppers, they don't have even professional divers to try.
Are you getting it? They don't have engine boat, they don't have anything, they don't have choppers, they don't have any, but they have hundreds of engine boat to launch attack in Okuama. Just to unnecessary attack, to displace people, to buy people. But to save people, they don't have any boat. Are you getting the message? No divers. They cannot, after how many days, they cannot employ the services of divers from anywhere.
To rescue people trapped behind us here. what they did earlier today was to send in a team of local divers. And in the process, 6 of them have been injured and were taken to hospital. And that's how some of them called off the search and rescue operation. That's the situation right now in Maiduguri.
And are we any nearer to knowing, from the authorities at least, why the dam burst?
Well, Niamh, over the past few days, we've seen increased rainfall, torrents coming in torrents, and the displacement actually started 3 days ago. Now, if I move out of frame, let me show you what's happening right here. Over there are 4 houses, and it's only the top floor that's actually above water. And that's what is happening with the rest of the houses behind us here. Some have been completely submerged. You see over there, the trees there are in somebody's compound. And right now, we don't know how much loss has been incurred in that particular incident. And it's a similar story across many houses there. So the authorities say the torrential rain recorded in the past week or so led to the overflow of the bank. And at some point, the dam had to give way. And that is when water spilled over into the town. And if the cameras can zoom, you can see the velocity of the water is so high. The levels are high and the velocity is so high. And there are fears that probably a lot of lives may have perished in this disaster. But what is happening right away is that the officials are trying to assess the level of damage. Nobody is talking about how to fix the dam for the time being. They're only looking at how to save lives. So basically the dam collapsed, and because of the torrential rains recorded in the past week or so. And so as a result, water started flooding the city. Half of the city right now is underwater.
Yeah, it looks like an overwhelming scene for the many people.
All right, we see the news, we heard it, right? I believe we hear within the data for the news. Now you see this thing that happened is just Nigeria for you. Their beautiful country for them. That is their Nigeria. And like I said before, I've shown you the picture before. This exact thing that happened now happened 20 years ago, right? Yeah, 20 years ago. The exact thing happened 20 years ago. This exact thing happened, as you can see, and they recorded 400,000 people displaced. And one good thing about Nigeria is that once anybody is displaced, that person is displaced for life. Whether you are displaced by natural disaster or by headers or by Boko Haram or by military or by police, once you are displaced, they will never allow you to go back to your land again. They take it over. So that is the story of Nigeria for you. We will continue to do what we know how to do. And so quickly we will launch into IPOB and the non-IPOB. Now you see these 2 people here. These 2 people, Emmanuel and the Kanunta. These 2 people are confused in their own life, in their own brain. These 2 people, where they look here, you see their faces as it be. They are now trying to live their best and make the talk say they are now angry, so they don't want to share, they want to suffer within Nnamdi Kanu. I want to make you remember this face where they here. 2 of them knew when Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya with a Jofo, and they did nothing. Their own brother. And the way he was being asked, this big head where they here, here the big past my own. This one where they see here, we do face like a baboon. Not the other one where they for back. They ask him. He said, why are you asking me? They know more than me. That he accepted that he knows something about the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But what he's telling you is that Shina Saworu and co, they know more than him. Why are they bring their picture? I don't get their time. I will come out them immediately. But why are they bring their picture is to tell you what these people are. Even if you listen to our prime minister yesterday, which I will play here, you will hear what our prime minister said. It will be good we listen to our prime minister straight away. It will be good if we listen to our prime minister.
I had I had you, bam, bam, bam. I will make it 1, 2, and 2B, 2A, only 2A. Thank you, thank you.
And people, for people who don't know, David is the Biafra Lazen in Gambia. So for people who don't know him, David Nana is the Lazen officer of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile in Gambia.
Wow.
And he's doing a very good job there. David,
Mozambique, sir.
David,
Mozambique.
Mozambique. Okay, Mozambique. Okay. All right. Mozambique. Sorry.
David, you deserve a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Biafra Unite, please go to the mic.
All right, thank you. I hope I'm coming out clear, please.
Clear, sir.
Your Excellency, Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa and Joko, I thank you so much for your great jobs. And I want to go straight to the question. But I want to draw your attention to the current challenge on Twitter, which has been trending since yesterday and today. I don't know if you are aware of it, but this trend or challenge is that the Afon Jazz are the ones now telling us who to use his name or who to use his picture for our struggle and, of course, our fundraising. So these challenges, they are now saying, according to the tweets which I have seen already, they say that you are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's face for our flyers on fundraising. That if you think, including IPOB, DOS Nigeria West Africa Limited, that if you think that you are popular, that you should drop the face and the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So have you seen this online challenge? And
Let
are
me,
you?
let me tell you, I have seen it. Don't listen to them. It is not me they are attacking. The person they are attacking is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not me. They know that at this point I call the shots, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's not free, he's not a free man. So all they try to do is to use that particular propaganda so they can silence him completely. So they can take his picture, take him, anything about him out of the mind of our people. And that cannot happen. The IPOB Nigeria criminals did it in the past, they failed. So you think it's the Yoruba, Afonja people that is going to do it for them and succeed? When the IPOB Nigeria could not succeed, is it Afonja that will succeed? Forget them. What they are trying to do is so that we remove anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in what we're doing. And then people will forget him. That's all. So they are very mad that all the money they spent to kidnap him from Kenya, he is still being heard of. His name is still ringing bell because of the activity of Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government. So they are mad, looking for every means to remove him and his face from whatever we are doing so that he will be, nobody will remember him again. Even though we are calling for his release using our civil disobedience. But I don't want that picture to be showing anywhere. That's what they're after. You remember when they said they are going to sue me to court, including his own fake siblings. I was asking, where is the court? I'm still waiting for them. Today, where are they? So don't listen to those. All those. I've seen those things now. Let them continue to propagate the awareness of Biafra. That's what they do. When they think that they are attacking me, that's what they're actually promoting what we're doing. For those who don't understand what we're doing, they will go and start searching for Simon Ekpa, and then they will look at what we're doing and listen to media and see that Nigeria, the fuel is now 1,000 something. What can we do? This boy is shouting for a division of Nigeria. where he's providing a better solution for his people. Oh, let us support him, or let us go our own way. Look at our Amaka sister, for example. Nigeria government come for her, for her head. Immediately, within 24 hours, the Biafra government took action. We begin to write Canada, begin to write, and we are ready to provide anything she needs. That is what government is all about. For your people, for the people, and for your people. Nothing else. And today, she's up. Even though, when you see that the IPOB Nigeria was calling her, making video, recording and started using it for propaganda on social media. Did you see me making broadcasts, or any of our media personnel making broadcasts on Amaka? No. But they were calling her, and we were saying, oh, we are going to just tell us, just do this, don't worry. We are angry that you are communicating with Simon Ekpa. Don't worry, we are going to call people. Which people are you calling? These are unorganized idiots. Unorganized idiot. When a government of Biafra is talking, providing evidences, writing, from a department of foreign affairs, a director, a professor, Joy Irobi, signed a document, provided evidences to the Canadian government, and we are ready to fund till tomorrow to fund the legal fee. That is what government is all about. And that was actually what put the idiot, the Olosho in Abigail Debre, to sleeping, becoming a sleeping dog. She was backing. Did you see her back again? Because the people have called her, say, Simon Ekpa has intervened, just leave that woman. That's all. When she was writing, did you see her write again? Did you see her talk those nonsense again? Because they know that I am mad. When they talk about madness, my own carry Siki 6.
Siki 12.
Siki 12. Siki 12. When they think that they are mad, I am more mad than like all the Nigerians combined together.
All right.
What other people cannot do, I will do it times 10, and I will still stand.
Okay, thank you, sir. The second question, which will come with two A and B. This talking about, this one is not a question. I just want to emphasize briefly. This Amaka, our sister you talked about, there's a current video she made, I think that yesterday or today, where she was angry with the IPOB DOS Nigeria West Africa Limited because they were telling her to make a brief video, a 5 minutes video, and send to them so that they can post it. And they were telling her to insult you, castigate you, and say that you must not interfere to her case again. I don't know if you have seen that video, but that video is online now. So that one apart. Then the second question is, in Cape Azua now, initially before we thought that because you talked about the fake siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So before, initially we thought they have understood who is actually fighting for their brother's rule. Though somebody like me know their role, especially in Kenon with Kenon Ama, we know their role on the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I cannot be convinced in any way. But we thought they have calmed down all this while. But in Cape Azua, it seems like the devil has started rearing its ugly head. So my question is, do you think they have now come together again with the DOS West African Limited?
I will show you what happened, what they are doing again. They started again. IPOB, member, all this. Because they have been warned not to even spit, whisper into anything concerning Simon Ekpa by their brother. Make the one where they do, make they carry on like that. Now, stylishly, because they are working for somebody. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because they are working for somebody. And because they are working for this somebody, they must do what that person asks them to do. The person will be pushing them, go and do it. Go and fight him. find a way and fight him. So they must come out directly or indirectly to fight against what we are doing. But they don't even know that IPOB, no IPOB, it is no longer selling. It's no longer important. Nobody's even interested, IPOB or no IPOB anymore. Nobody care. This is what they don't even know. So we will listen to our Prime Minister, hear what he answer. Listen.
Limited to carry out their second attack.
And we will watch that video. Let Prime Minister finish first.
No. They have not come back together. As a matter of fact, Oyendumazin and the Kanu have warned them never to attack me again. But as you can see, the attack is still coming, which means they have no regard for him. Two, Mazin and the Kanu have also threatened and warned the one they call Uchechi never to utter a word against me again. And I challenge them to come on social media and bring her again on Radio Biafra to attack me. And then they will see the consequences of that. That is the latest. Wow. So, the one they call Meme is a cat snatcher. Are you aware that he was locked up for 3 months? He was just released a few days ago. He was locked up for snatching a car. Of course, they claim that he bought the car, a snatch car. He didn't buy any car. He was part of the snatchers. He was locked up, detained for 3 good months. Did you hear it on social media? Did you hear it in any media? No, because they are part of those who kidnapped their brother.
Are you getting the message? Had it been that member, that is Mazenan the Kanu younger brother, that one in Abuja, you used to see dancing around like a Zanza. Had he been, he is not working with Nigeria against Nnamdi Kanu. Can you imagine a Biafran involved in criminal activity? Nigerian media did not talk about it because they were warned, don't talk about it. Just exactly the same way they tell them, don't talk about other things. Don't report Biafra. But Biafra, they give them woto. Na iweti kweti ụmụaka ha tọrọ ha n'ala Igbo. If you see the earthquake, you never see I no one share here. If you see the earthquake, land broke. This one pass atomic bomb. This one pass atomic bomb. I tell you. As an father, if had the Madono. Our men on ground are doing, they are doing the needful. They are doing the needful. Beyond the needful. We will go back there. Let us listen to our Prime Minister before we continue. Make a no still issue.
In order to make money. Do you know that military Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped? This guy have built a White House. Are you aware of that?
Tell them.
Yeah.
You're aware of that?
Yes.
Okay. So now think about it.
Without working.
Without working. The same thing Hope Uzodinma, the one Igwe, which I exposed last time, Hope Uzodinma Igwe. He is involved in kidnapping. He is the one kidnapping people, and when they kidnap, they are accusing Biafrans. This man was arrested and is still locked up till today. Did you hear it in any media? They have transferred the man back to Imo State. I mentioned his name. I mentioned his name last time. He is kidnapping and killing people. There was a guy that came back from abroad. He went and kidnapped that guy and killed him. And this man is a right-hand man of Hope Uzodinma. Igwe of Obodo. And why are nobody talking about it? As I'm talking to you today, the man is still in detention. Because this is part of them. The same thing that happened to this Meme, Nnamdi Kanu brother. Nobody talked about it. No media. He was detained for 3 good months. No media. The same Igwe is still detention. As I'm talking to you here now, Igwe is still detained. They have transferred him back to Owerri for kidnapping.
All right.
Now the issue. Then the issue of what would you talked about the issue of Amaka. Amaka own is that the government of Biafra, like we have done to every other person, we don't discriminate. Like we said, even if she don't support Biafra, we will fight for her. Even if she don't support Biafra, we'll provide a lawyer for her. We want to use her to make a very big statement to Nigeria and to those who think they can cajole and bully Biafrans all over the world. The time is over. That time where you bully Biafrans is over. Except we don't know about it. Even if the person have attacked me before, I will be in the forefront of fighting for that person. As the Prime Minister of Biafra, that is me. Even if you have done it in the past, the Master Prophet that was making juju, everybody saw him making incantation. Simon Ekpa is going to die. He died, baby. Simon Ekpa, P2P and P2P. At the end of the day, he did not build his channel on YouTube. Even when I don't have a YouTube channel today. I asked Biafrans to follow him so he can continue to do whatever he's doing on YouTube. But this is a man who was on social media making incantation against me. So it does not matter whether you support Biafra or not. Once you are a Biafran, anywhere in the world, and this has become debris and Nigeria government call for it, I will be there to fight for you.
That's the heart of a goat, the heart of a leader. And that Amaka,
as I'm talking to you today, Amaka have blocked all the Nigeria criminals, IPOB criminals. She has blocked all of them. Nobody can have access to her again.
And the video she made, she was not actually insulting you or talking against. She was insulting those that, especially there's one criminal they say he stays in Venezuela. He was insulting them, asking them if they are stupid. Why should they ask her to make a video to talk against somebody, which she was talking about you, to talk against you and send to them for them to post.
It was that same person in Venezuela that told the Amaka that I work for Fulani. And Amaka was asking him, are you sure? And then he said he want to bring evidence to Amaka. And at the end of the day, he changed the topic. Because I listened to the voice where somebody was playing it on social media. You see, we have gone past this level of all those nonsense. I don't have that time. I have provided and assured Amaka that the government of Biafra will be there for her any day, any time, including providing the legal services, whatever she needs. The Biafra government will use her as an example. It is not the time we'll do saga on social media is over. Now it's a government, and that's why what we did first is to provide evidence and to support whatever she has said. Nobody else did it. It was after our support on her statement that many people, even Peter Obi, begin to retract from his statement. You remember that Peter Obi condemned her?
Exactly.
Yeah, all of them condemned her. It was after the government of Biafra came and said, no, enough is enough. She must be protected. That is when Peter Obi retracted from his statement. Every other person, they did not see it from that perspective. So we set example and we set the precedent for others to follow. So Amaka is our own, whether she supports Biafra or not. She's a Biafran, and because an attack on her as Amaka, as an Igbo person, is an attack on Biafra. Anytime Amaka Okechukwu is bullied by Nigeria government, is a bully on Biafra people. And that's how I see it. So it does not matter whether she supports us or not. But I believe that this will teach her a lesson to understand that there is only one hope, which is in Biafra.
Thank you, sir. Now, lastly, I was happy when I heard you talked about the eternal Duakanono and of course the amnesty, those who are taking amnesty, and you promise when you come to
eternally Duakanono have started, and I don't want to discuss that publicly. A very ruthless eternally Duakanono have started. Go and mark my word.
Yes, that one you are right.
Including all those nonsense on social media. I got Doha on his butaka. Watch and see.
Yes. So will you now mention the communities as you promised when you come on space? Is it now or later?
I will not mention the communities. They know themselves. And I believe they listen to us.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you.
Bam.
All right. Oyisiala Ndewo, I kelere. Honorable Prime Minister, Biafra Republic, I greet you, we salute you. So now, talking about that, those two people, I want us to listen to the kind of video they are making, ganging up with the you call the Mecca gift. I thought he was a human being. Ever since his Ukumango counterpart disappeared, we don't see them again. We don't see a Mecca gift interview people again because the Ukumango counterpart or counterfeit or Mamkaga Boyabo on camera go na model. And when see you if go Emeka on Ukumango anybody interview again. If go Emeka on Ukumango mmadụ interview. Ejiofor gwọrọ ọgwụ Ukumango. Anywhere you see Ejiofor answering video interview under Ukumango, unless it's inside the house. So Emeka Gift and these people are busy going around making videos, doing any kind of thing they know they can do to discourage people from being or listening or following Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. But what these people don't even know is that everybody has woken up. Now, I am still wondering, what are they thinking? All this are they thinking that this Biafra belong to them? Are they thinking that the Biafra we are fighting for belong to Kanunta and Emmanuel Kanu? Are they thinking it belong to Umahia people? Biafra we are looking for, fighting for, belong to Biafrans. Everybody, including me, where they here, it belong to me, join. So when they begin to make fool of themselves by telling you are IPOB, you are not IPOB, I look at them as fools, buffoons. Buffoons. Because they don't know what they do. If they know what they do, by now they should be concentrating more on making amendment of the evil things where they don't do. They don't go poll for church. No be small. By now, they should have been looking forward to making amendments, how to reconcile their wickedness, how to reconcile their evil. The days are gone when you will come and threaten somebody, but you are not an IPOB member. You are not. Who is looking for a place to write his name or swear oath into IPOB membership or no membership? Nobody is interested again. Everybody is looking for freedom. You are talking about IPOB member, no member. Do you think we are still interested in being a member where you gather every weekend to eat and to spend people's money recklessly and share and upload your container and send to Nigeria and go and enjoy yourself? People will suffer here from the street, from the road, from the office, suffer. Raise money that they are supporting Biafra. These criminals will steal the money, building houses, building hotels, building filling stations in Nigeria. Nigeria that is not even your own. Nigeria that does not even belong to you. Nigeria that your fathers were not even part of. How come you thinking that you are part of that? Have you imagined that? Have you sit back to ask yourself, How long have Nigeria existed? And what do you think that makes you part of that Nigeria? Nothing. Nothing. These are the people that come in public to confess how they sold the Kanu, how they sold the ESN, how they blackmailed everything. Yet, they still have the guts to come and fight what our Prime Minister is doing today. And you think they're thinking well? Think they're thinking normal? No, they are not normal people. They are not normal people at all. I see that Okumango man. I see them. They are not normal. So maybe we'll hear the video where they talk, within their talk. Listen
to them was to subtly protest the detention of their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, by the Nigerian authorities. At the early stage, the people in the southeast complied with the order, but later the protest was abused, hence the cancellation of all sits at home by the...
Are you getting it? That initially, they are giving the impression now that there was no sit at home. This is the impression this Okoko is here now. Okoko is flower. Okoko flower. I don't know what I go call themselves. I don't know what to call them. So these people are creating the impression that the sit at home is not working. We are no longer talking about sit at home. We are talking about lockdown. No sit at home. The lockdown we are into today is giving the Nigerian military woto, and they cry. Go ask them now. You can ask Musa, he will tell you. You can ask Musa, he will confirm. Ihe na-eme we na-eme ya na-egosi ka na-anwụ they play the show.
Leadership.
Remember also that people have chosen willingly on their own to sit at home in solidarity with the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. It's not our making. Even in numerous occasions, IPOB has called for the lifting of sit at home, but people said no. This is the only weapon we have. We need to sit at home until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is released.
Yet attempts by the people to trade or carry on with their normal activities on any day declared sit at home had enforcers destroying goods and lives of citizens of Nigeria within the southeast region. Orders continue to come from various sources. This is the place of Simon Ekpa in IPOB.
I want you to listen now. Listen here. And he says something that even IPOB have tried to persuade the people to stop. No, they try to deceive the people to stop by telling them Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not say anything. Okay. Ever since Mazen Nnamdi Kanu started speaking from the court, have you heard Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, stop sit at home? Did you hear him say it? What Mazen Nnamdi Kanu condemn is the criminals that are perverting evil, justice, carrying out evil activities, buying our people. In the uniform, they come to do their evil wickedness, and at the end, people go there cry. Those are the people Mazen Nnamdi Kanu are against. Not sit at home. Anybody here any day where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say stop sit at home. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu ask Soludo to come and tell you to stop sit at home, ask Ifeanyi Oba to come and tell you stop sit at home, ask Ezeli to stop to send you to stop sit at home, ask the flying carpet Purupuru Benjamin Mwadubugu to come and tell you to stop sit at home. Even ask Ikenga to come and tell you to stop sit at home. And ask Ifeanyi erudite lawyer, the socialist, Ukumango, to come and tell you stop sitting at home. And they even wrote a letter to everybody, Nigerian government, and even if I'm your back, to tell them to stop sit at home. Why have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never opened his mouth to say, stop sit at home, I don't need it. Don't sit at home for me. Have you heard that? It's to tell you how gullible these people are. Now they are telling you Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. We are not talking of membership. We are talking of indigenous people. What did your brother tell you about IPOB? Let us listen to him again as he said, as he fooled himself. Listen to him.
Simon Ekpa in IPOB.
He is not a member of IPOB. He does not represent IPOB either. People should understand that. It's not as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in communication.
Of course, Simon Ekpa is not representing IPOB. Simon Ekpa represents Biafra. You know, there is something people are not getting very clear here. People are not getting clear that IPOB is an organization that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created in order to bring Biafra, to gather Biafrans together. You know, people don't understand this. People don't understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu create IPOB to be able to gather Biafrans together, and that plan has been achieved. Biafrans have come together, and Biafrans have realized that we are a certain people from certain place. And when this IPOB thing begin to cause confusion here and there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out and said, who is an IPOB member? IPOB member is anybody that is a Biafran blood. If they like, may they burn you for heaven. You are an IPOB member. Even if you like, may they burn you for hellfire. You are an IPOB member. That I'm quoting Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu went on to explain. IPOB does not mean who have his name on a sheet of paper or in any book. IPOB is being indigenous. Even the description of the letters explained it to you. He said this. So I am amazed that people like this one on the screen now will come out to tell you that he is not a member of IPOB. He is not speaking for IPOB. We are not talking of IPOB. You can swallow IPOB for all we care. We are talking of freedom. We are talking about, is IPOB a nation? Is IPOB a country? Was there IPOB before? Was there a nation called IPOB? Why are these people just trying to die for something that is not real? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that formed the IPOB, no, he formed it to gather people together, to explain to them, to teach them, to create the awareness that we are the people of Biafra. And he have achieved that. If not today, people would have still been looking for IPOB. Write my name, from now, IPOB. People understood very well that we are not looking for IPOB. We are looking for freedom, and that freedom is Biafra. And this one today is sitting here talking of IPOB. Una shame, they shame me. You and your brother. You and Kanunta. You and Kanunta. You and Kanunta. Una shame, they shame me. If una no know.
We can always reach out to him, and of course, most of the instructions come from him, and his order is final as long as IPOB movement is concerned.
The recent rumors of a planned 30 days sit at home is not only unauthorized but anti-people.
You know, people have seen the entire movement, as a huge merchandise, and therefore they are cashing out on that. So they can come up and say whatever they want to say. They can allege that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, and they keep extorting people and frustrating the entire, business environment.
Emmanuel,
I want you to ask this Efulef. Where is him? put his picture so he will see me and know I'm talking about him. As this a fool, where did he get the money he used? What is he doing for living? No. As this man here, what is his occupation in Abuja? Is he a businessman? Is he a civil servant? How is this man living in Abuja? What is he doing for a living? Using fleet of cars, building houses. What did they do? No, let's face it squarely. The fundraising him, his brother, and the other people are organizing. What are they doing with the money? What has this man here now on this screen ever done that you know, all of you here watching me know that he has done in respect of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to come out? You don't see anyone. Only coming to tell you who is a member of IPOB. And IPOB, we don't care. We don't need IPOB. We are talking of freedom. You are talking of organization. Do you know what it is like? Somebody today coming to tell us of People's Club. We are not interested. People's Club, now before you run into People's Club, you go there safe. Not today. Today, all you need is freedom. You run into Biafra, you are safe. That's what we are. The Mazen Nnamdi Kanu ever tell anybody that he is a citizen of IPOB? You should be ashamed of yourself, Emmanuel. Very, very ashamed. As educated as you are, although not before school, that they get knowledge. When your father was giving you knowledge, trying to instill knowledge in you, you refuse to take it. It's only Nnamdi Kanu that is sensible, reasonable, knowledgeable. Common sense is fully bred. As una no gree collect the common sense, they collect all of una own, put for a head. Look at them. You knew your brother was kidnapped. You said nothing. I'm coming to you.
Frustrating the entire business environment.
Emmanuel Kanu, younger brother to Nnamdi, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra and spokesperson of the family, says such order never emanated from IPOB.
We are not part of that process. The reason why IPOB is set up is for the good of our people. We have not come to cause them pain.
Although some residents of...
Ask that a slave, what have you done ever for your people? You have not come to cause them pain, but you have come to cause them death. You have brought death upon your people. This same Emmanuel Kanu here is part of the people with the Geofor and the Shina Sawuru and the Mecca gift that organized the people, the children, the youth that went on white and white to demonstrate in Aba, and these people opened fire on them. We lost so many of them. Did you see him do anything? What have you done? He can't do anything because waiting in day, people to come out to get about to see the mother, about to see the mother, Obi Adeyama, on an ego figure. We are talking of freedom. We are talking of organization. We are talking of freedom. We are talking of membership. We are talking of a nation. You are talking of a club. Can you see how demented India the EMC have? Listen to this one too.
We don't have a meeting on Sunday being 6th at 10 a.m. somewhere. I may not mention here, but I am waiting for them because I'm going to mention them.
Always Ukumango. Remember, Ukumango. Always, even in his house, he planted mango everywhere. Ukumango. Oh, we are all alone. If I knew Bob will go to bed, Uncle, if I knew Barugo. Oh, I see me find you by if I knew Joffo. Oh, we are to go on a hand. On our, you see, our prime minister led course on him and said, anytime you open mouth, you go smell, and if you smell, you go shame, you go shame yourself. And that's so it be, including the bed bug chinasa. That's so it be. Anytime these people open mouth, their mouth to go woes.
Shut the whole world. If they are unable to investigate what happened in my house and produce the criminal that came to my house and release my boss within the first 8 hours, I'll mention the names of the people that I had meeting with. I'll mention them, including the governors I met having with him. I'll mention them. Because
he had meetings with the governors and they listened to the outcome of the meeting. Waiting Ifeanyi Ejiofor went the meeting, waiting be the outcome of that meeting. Listen now.
Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? I don't want to mention some names, but there are people. I got this. Yeah, there are people.
Did you get the message? Ifeanyi Ejiofor had meetings with the governors, and the outcome of the meeting is that they have rounded up on Nnamdi Kanu, and he tell this licking mouth, no, you know, no say licking mouth to go contact him. Because us don't follow them. They just the leak secret. They leak secret how they sold ESN. They leak secret how they collected money. They leak secret how they rounded up on Nnamdi Kanu. They leak secret how Kanunta Kanu was involved in Kenya in selling of Nnamdi Kanu in kidnap. They leaked everything. You see, this Biafra we dey into is no longer a thing of play. It's no longer that IPOB baby where they use go collect people money. All of them will go shop people money with the IPOB. Where are they today? All of them that rallied around Nnamdi Kanu to do evil. Deceiving Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, not even deceiving, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knew them to be wicked people. But he had no choice. He have to play along as if he no get sense. He knew. Look at them. He went and had meeting under Okumango. You want me to play it again? Listen. Listen again. Listen.
Supposed to have a meeting on Sunday being 6th at 10 a.m. somewhere. I may not mention here. But I'm waiting for them because I'm going to mention them that will shut the whole world. If they are unable to investigate what happened in my house and produce the criminal that came to my house and release my boss within the first 8 hours, I'll mention the names of the people that I had meeting with. I'll mention them, including the governors I met having with him. I'll mention them. Because
including the governors I had meeting with, all of them, I will mention them. Are you getting the message? So I want you to know the secret of that meeting he don't want to talk about. Listen here.
Did any governor told him that they are rounding up on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? I don't want to mention some names, but there are people. I got this. Yeah, there are people before that time when they had that meeting in Enugu where all the governors gathered. That was the day the meeting was sealed. But you know, our leader somehow is also he had his own mind. You understanding me? Even if you give him a secret.
Are you getting the message? This is the meeting they had. And Ifeanyi Ejiofor knew, China Sawuru and the rest of them, Ikenga know, and even the one that called himself Emmanuel Meme, that is the only young man that is not doing anything, but money is flowing, even if that person will do ritual. Even if na person will do all well go, if they try camouflage, say they do one business or the other, make money they come in. But this one, you know, they do. Why is it that EFCC has not gone to post him and interrogate him? Make he explain how he get the money to build that house when built for Abuja. Why? How he get money? They live big, flamboyant life. They change cars for Abuja. How manage? Because he is one of them. When EFCC go see say you dey live fine self, despite you have did you not see them invite Obi Kubana? Did you not see them invite Obi Kubana after 2 days? After 3 days, they hold him and they let him go. Did you not hear him? What is I've forgotten this, our brother in Enugu. Did you not hear them inviting? They've invited so many people. They have detained so many people under under the I don't know if I should say that they are doing investigation or what are they doing. Me, I don't know. Have you not heard it? You don't know the way they work. Why have they not investigated that criminal? He's fighting for IPOB. You see, these people delusional. They too delusional. They too delusion. Delusional mindset people. Who is talking of IPOB? Have you heard Simon Ekpa tell you anything of IPOB anymore? We are talking of Biafra. And let me tell you something. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not kidnapped because of IPOB. People are not getting this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped because of Biafra. People get the truth now inside your brain. You think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing IPOB? IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. You think anybody would be interested? Nobody would have been interested. Okay. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing IPOB in the recent, what is he doing with the Biafran flag? When the people were gathered in Aba praying before the invention of Operation Python Dance and they bringing all of them down, what were they saying? Were they saying IPOB? What were they saying? Tell me one song about IPOB they used to sing. Just one song. They sing about IPOB. I want to know. Just one. Everything they do is about Biafra. I have told you IPOB is just a means of gathering people together. Just to make you know where you belong to. When you talk, people don't know. At this time now, your Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no na kandesu. We are talking of referendum. We are talking of the declaration. Somebody is there talking of membership. Oh, Chineke. Oh, this is the baffle me. Onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ. Ọ ka na-achụ nwa obere ọwụkwa na ịnụ n'oke ishe n'oke. Onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ. Ọ ga na-achụ nwambe oke. You know, there is a small oke they call them bear like these. These are the people fighting over IPOB and no people. Hi! These people are better. May God have mercy on them that they may know. IPOB by this time. When Biafra is going, did you see the finance minister meeting with the Congress people in America? You didn't see that? Yay! You know, see, wait, hold on, make I bring the pictures. It be like say, some of us know the backward self. Yeah? We are talking of freedom that is going all over the world. The people are still telling you about IPOB. Hi, Shinekenna. People say they baffle me. People they make me verse. People they make me verse. And if I verse, on no go like them. If I verse, on no go like them. Hold on. Let me find the pictures. People know they get the message. That's my concern. Yeah. If people are getting the message, they're happy now. Why not know they get the message? They fight IPOB. Not the way person no go see you. Yeah? Nothing. Hold on. Let me show you where we are. We have gone beyond that IPOB member, IPOB non-member. These people, they know they see. Odumeje say, if you know see, if you know hear, if you know see, you know hear, how e dey do you? If you know see am, you know hear am. Eh? If you know see am, you know hear am. Now what for some people, oh? Look at it. The finance minister. The other day we saw our COS. The same thing. Moving around the world, meeting people. Hold on, let us focus on this before I forget. The Biafra Republic Finance Minister Ogechukwu Nkere visiting Biafra Republic government lobbying firm Moran Global Strategies in Washington. As if that one not there enough. Another one there, hold on. See another picture here. Biafra Minister for Finance, Biafra Minister of Finance, Ogechukwu Nkere, meeting with the bridging lobbyist, former congressman Jim Moran and Elias Garrison ahead of appointment with the members of Congress. Did you hear members of IPOB? Look at them here. They are meeting with people that matter. This one is sitting down inside the car he bought with Nigerian money, telling you of IPOB and no IPOB. The people say, no. I wonder what they worry these people. I don't know if I have another one. Hold on. Let me see if I still have some. No, I don't get another one. Bill, I said only that too. Only that too I put. I don't get another one. But I just want you to see what we are talking about. We have left them behind. We have gone far. I beg me they don't take our too much time. But I've been able to clear it to you. You see that Ejiofor had a meeting with these people and the governors. And the meeting, at the outcome of the meeting, he said, I don't want to talk in the public. But Shina Sanwo-Olu help him to disclose it to the public. It's how to that they have rounded up on Nnamdi Kanu. And the rounding up in the recent is not to arrest, not to extradite, not to kidnap. No, rounding up on this man is just to take him out. In case you don't understand, people gonna think, hey, they ran out to kidnap him. If they run him. I got that leader today. If the yo, if they rallied around Nnamdi Kanu, and they kidnapped him in Kenya, they kept him in Kenya for 8 days. If they wanted to carry and come Nigeria, why do you think say they keep him for Kenya for 8 days? And they ask you a question. The original plan would be say, in go buy for Kenya. They go abandon him there because the operation was done by people, unidentified people. So making buy for there, make them forget them. They go tell you say they no say make no. Where is they? They go say na criminals. This is the original plan. They rounded up on Nnamdi Kanu. They rounded up to arrest him. They have rounded up. They have finished every plan to take him out. Go and watch the video again. I no go play am again. We'll get so many things we will talk. I don't spend too much time to talk about these people. Sir. The other one will be Kanunta. If they fight, make Kanu no come, make Nnamdi Kanu no come out, make it go become traditional ruler. We won't shroud. Think we don't know our plan. We are not talking of IPOB. You can have IPOB, you can swallow IPOB, you can drink IPOB. Nobody is interested. Nobody care. Nobody care. Now, another news. Nigeria, You know, where would they talk? It be like say na play. But not true with the talk. US, USA, America say Nigerian flight no go enter there. No flight from Nigeria go enter America again. Listen to the news. No be me talk about. Na news talk am like that. Our sister when they VOP go tell you. Na news talk no be me. Listen to the news.
And in business news, not so cheery news coming from the aviation industry as Nigeria's lost the United States Category 1 status at the country's airline failed to operate directly to the country for 2 years. The new United States Federal Aviation Administration law states that failure of any country's airlines to operate directly to the United States for 2 years of ASISA would lead to the loss of Category 1 status. With this removal, Nigerian airlines, including those planning to commence direct flights from Lagos, cannot operate directly to any city or airport in the U.S. until the country is re-audited and recertificated by the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration and returned to its former status. Meanwhile, the federal government, through the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, has reacted swiftly to clarify that the delisting was not due to safety concerns. The acting director general of the Civil Aviation NCCA, Captain Chris Najomo, in a statement emphasized that comprehensive audits by the International Civil Aviation Organization revealed no major safety issues. He said that the delisting is in effect of Nigerian airlines can still operate in the U.S. using wet leased aircraft from countries that retain Category 1 status.
You get that message? I no need to go into explanation because that one they're very simple. This Category 1, Category 2 they come because they go always fell am. They know they meet up anything. Very soon. If you not even very soon, even now, if you want to go to US from Nigeria, no American flight cannot come to Nigeria again. You understand that? Many flights, although I don't even know whether they did there before. You must go to Ghana, go to Lome, go to Togo, go to Cameroon to board flight to go to America. Hey, Nigeria Obodoma. I beg those who dey YouTube we go come out because this guy be the way we want enter that you know go ballet you know go ballet for YouTube make we come out am hey make we come out am they will know say that for Twitter we did now. So that is it, and that is just the truth. Everything. Which flight is it? Nigeria, you know, say Nigeria no get one single plane. You know that. You know, say they no get any plane. Giant of Africa without one small plane they don't get. Hi, these people they joke. Listen, in short, don't be say that they joke. Them be the joke themselves. Now them themselves, now them be the joke. Okay, we'll go Okuama. Now, if you listen to the video of the flood in Maduguri, you see that there was no single rescue. No single rescue. Not even army, not even police come. Not even navy. Remember last time we saw navy in Biafra land shooting inside water. They tell you say that they test their new armories. Now, make I ask you a question. Where navy they work? Now for land, not before water. How is it that we had flood in a country with navy that is testing their new armory? Yet, the Navy not even produce one single boat to go for rescue mission. The one single boat they no produce. Nigeria, as we are now, did not produce one common boat. You know what in the boat? Common boat for the rescue mission in Maiduguri. But in Okuama today, they came there with over 30 boats. They came there with over 30 or 20 boats. To do what? To buy innocent citizens. This is Nigeria for you. In Maiduguri, till now that we are talking, some people are trapped inside the water in their homes. Some are dying slowly. Do you know the most painful death? That you day like this, they swallow water small. For 2 days, no hope. 3 days, no hope. Today is the 3rd or 4th day. They did not even say, let us send even one boat. Send some Navy divers. Let they go try rescue people. Not only local divers. Those people who sabi swim for stream. Now them they go. And then the water we are telling you about is above 10 feet. What is 10 feet? 20 feet. Water that swallowed upstairs. Water that covered roofs. And do you know the ugly part of it? There is no effort to evacuate or to disperse the water, making water go enter any river. No. You see, the water don't just there like lake. Because the thing that flood out of the lake is still, the level of the lake is still there, the same thing. So how is this water going to get drained out? They don't have plans. They're not doing anything. They say they are only planning how to rescue people. You are planning how to rescue people, but one common boat you don't bring. All the boats, you send them to Biafra land. All the Navy, you send them to Biafra land. All the divers, you send them to Biafra land. You send them to Okuama to go and open fire in the community and destroy the remaining part of the community. That is the ones these people have managed to build back after these few days or weeks. They went back to destroy it. Why? Because they don't want anybody to remain in the community. They want them to relocate to another community. Why are you pursuing people out of their community? Why do you want people to leave their community? Why are you building IDP camps for them in another community? What happened to their ancestral land? People are being displaced by Fulani herders. People are still being displaced by Nigerian military. Is it not what it is? That they are displacing people in Okuama today. They are displacing people. After displacing them, they have the gods. Nigeria government and the so-called people of data government have the God to tell the people to relocate to another community. And they call them Nigeria. Make the world know who I am calling. I'm calling them Nigeria. Let the world understand what we are talking about. Because people might see it on the Twitter. So we will listen to the Okuama video. Let's listen. They confirmed, the people of Okuama were saying that they are not sure of these people if they are military or if they are not military, but they came with military equipment, but they were not wearing military uniforms. So today, we have the military confirm that they are the ones that went to the operation. But may they no worry. They go see the message where our army go send them. Our army don't prepare message finish. They go carry and go give them. Listen to the news.
The Nigerian Army has confirmed carrying out an operation in Okuama community to recover all stolen weapons taken during the killing of its personnel in March. The General Officer commanding 6th Division, Major General Jamal Abdusalam, said this in a forum barrack, where he explained that the Army will continue to search for all the missing weapons. Iken Amechi reports.
Contrary to the recent report of extrajudicial killing,
are you seeing the community? Did you see the community, how it look? Hold on. Did you see the community? Did you see the community? They claim they are looking for weapons. Do you have to destroy the buildings to see the weapons? No. Let the world hear. This is Nigerian government, Nigerian military, navy, police, army police, military police, all put together, went to this operation, destroying people's homes and properties in the name that they are searching for arms. Do you need to destroy properties, houses, buildings, loot people's shops, loot people's properties, loot people's provisions and foodstuffs in the name that you are looking for arms, weapons? My anger is that our people are not getting the message. People are waiting for the time they will tell you, hey, you will go to CNN and hear, hey, it's Nigeria Biafra war. Hey, you go to Nigeria. No, it will not happen. The war has long started. Already going on till now. This one they call a silent war. Silent war. You see what they did in Okuama? This is what they want to do everywhere. They will always have a reason to jump in. They said the communities we are fighting, they come to make peace. They come to make peace. We continue.
Search for all the missing weapons. Iken Amechi reports.
Contrary to the recent report of extrajudicial killing by the military, the army insists that the operation in Okuama community is to recover the weapons carted away by perpetrators of the gruesome killing of its personnel. The GOC 6th Division confirms the exercise at the Efro Barrack of the 3 Battalion.
Did you see how they went back? Hold on. Did you see the community, how they destroyed it? They went with a caterpillar, tractors, bulldozers, pulling down buildings, smashing them. I want to ask a question. Do you find arms and the weapons you claim you are looking for by sending bulldozers to bulldoze down buildings and destroy them and trample them? Did you see how they destroyed the places, the buildings? They made sure they crushed the blocks so that you can't even get one single block out of it. Even the roof, even the roof zinc, even the stakes, nothing will be recovered here. Can't you see it? Can't you see it yourself? Can't you see it? And they are saying that they went to recover their weapons. Let anybody come here now and explain to me how you will find a weapon inside a building after using your bulldozer and tractors and caterpillars to demolish and they crush, smash the building, the blocks, turn everything into sand. I want somebody to explain to me, because me, this one I know if it explain, I understand them. Do you see why you need Biafra, not IPOB? Do you see why we need Biafra? And we don't know that we need IPOB. We need freedom. We need Biafra. You see why? Look at what they did. You see why we need Biafra? See why we need freedom? And somebody is there telling you that looks who told you at the first place that Simon Ekpa was representing IPOB? Who told you? Have you heard Simon Ekpa said any day that he's representing IPOB? Why are people making fool of themselves? I don't know, because I have never heard Simon said he is representing IPOB. He only said he's a disciple of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He is a disciple of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu does not mean he must be an IPOB member. If you don't know, when Jesus was here on earth, Jesus had so many secret disciples, and those secret disciples were the valuable, most important, valuable ones. When Jesus needed them most, they appeared. Joseph Arimathea appeared when those people that call themselves apostles, not even disciples, apostles, they all abandoned Jesus and ran away. Joseph appeared and carried the cross. As if that was enough, they even abandoned his dead body on the cross, maybe to be thrown into dungeon for animals to eat. It's another secret disciple, I think Simon Ekana, Simon some Etana, I've forgotten his name, that came and he took his body for burial, anointed his body with a perfume, costly perfume, and they buried it in a most costly grave. Where were his disciples? That's the same thing. That's why I tell people, if you want to see the story of Biafra and everything that is happening, go and look in the Bible. Go and look it up. It's in the Bible. Every story. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. These people want to silence everybody, not to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. They stop you from protesting. They stop you from speaking. They stop you from demanding questions, asking questions. They want you to forget him. Let him die there. And when Simon came up to speak, and people like you that know what you need came out and join him, they call you all criminals. They call you all evil. They call you all enemies of Nnamdi Kanu. As if that was not enough. They liaised with Soludo. They liaised with Opus of the man. They liaised with what is his name? Peter Ba. And they came openly to tell you, we have met with these people. Didn't you hear Soludo tell you that they have met with them? That they said they are not fighting anymore. Didn't you even hear them come out to tell you that they sold, that they have surrendered ESN to the governors? Did you hear them? What more do you need to hear? Today is Okuama. Tomorrow it might be you. This is something we saw, we kept seeing in Izombe until they finally took over Izombe. We have forgotten Izombe. You know that? We've forgotten Izombe. Exact thing now happening here happened in Izombe. The exact thing happening here now happened in what is his name? The one of us at Odi. Even though the own was worst. Odi own, after they shoot everything aside, they pour chemical. It took years for people to go back to that community and start building. They destroyed everything. Just the same way you see them level down here. When you see Musa telling you that they want to level down Okuama, you think they were playing. They have leveled down Okuama today. They have leveled down Okuama. Look at them bragging that they are looking for, what do you call it, weapons. What weapon are you looking for in Okuama? by destroying people's properties, people's homes, houses, businesses. Destroy even their boats they use for fishing. They destroy them. Even their cassava plant, they destroy them. Their cassava processing machine, they destroy them. Is cassava processing machine a weapon? Is it a gun? Is it a weapon? Is a boat for fishing a weapon as well? If we refuse to wake up to the reality, reality will leave us. And by the time we know it, we have been consumed by evil. Support freedom now. It's not IPOB. Support your own freedom. Let's listen to the army as they talk.
Aviation confirms the exercise at the Efro barrack of the 3 Battalion.
This is Nigeria. If there are soldiers, they are not coming from another country. They are Nigerian army. So if Nigerian army soldiers go to a place and conduct operations, why do you say invade? We are not going to another country. This is Nigeria. If we are conducting operation anywhere, we are conducting normal military operations. And so it's normal military operations. That's the same allegation that was used to kill our troops, that civilians were using military uniform and you killed people and you say they are civilians. If civilians, yes, we know there are criminals that use the military uniform from time to time, yes, but they don't move in gunboats. With gunboats with guns mounted on them, painted with army green, put with inscription Nigerian Army on them.
A visit to the Ewu Okuama IDP camp where the displaced indigenes of the community are staying now. Leaders of the community narrate what transpired as related by those still living in the deserted village.
They now call again that the military men, they are right there in Okuama now. Then immediately these people started shooting. So everybody run into the bush. Then they adopt 2 persons, a boy and a woman, in Okuama instantly. Then they went to the clique and adopt about 4 persons. Our people discovered that our 3 youths was shot down. And before they brought them from where they shot, they are dead already.
Says a group of soldiers dressed on soldier uniform just come to the community to raid the community. They come both from land and from everywhere.
The locals condemn the killing of the army personnel, thereby calling for a stop to the harassment of the civilians. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Efru.
Are you getting the message? Are we getting the message? We get the message, right? We see the message very clear. We heard it very clear. They just came to shoot at sight. If not, if these people come to look for any arm, if they come to look for any weapon as they claim, I want to ask you, you are coming to meet people that are armless. They don't have any gun with them. They don't have any cutlass with them. They don't have any weapon on them. You are coming from water. Before your boat landed, you started shooting. And you say you are looking for arms. Who no get eye, we no go see this thing now. Even blind man who don't see them already. They came looking for arms. But people were being shot. And not that they have any particular person they are coming to shoot. Everybody, both baby, both goat, both animal, and the things that are properties they found there that were left behind, they took all of them away. You had the newspaper where I read yesterday, or I think yesterday, they said that army looted I think I have that newspaper. I don't know where it is. They came, they looted their provision stores. For you to see how wicked these people are. And they said they are bold now, proud to tell you that they are looking for arms. Who no understand how this game is being played will not understand anything. These people are not your friend. They don't want anything good for you. They don't want anything good for you. These are people that they don't have boats to rescue people, but they have boats to go and shoot aside, level Okuama down. Until we'll understand what thing that happened to us, or where they happened to us from, we go know. Why I'm showing all this is for you to understand what thing they do, what thing they go on, what thing they play. Thing they play. Which video be this one?
Meantime, the army.
Okay, hold on. You never talk. Hold on. Never reach your tongue. Now, I want you to hear them, and there is something I will talk about. Listen to Musa.
Nigeria's northwest has become the epicenter of bandit activities in the country. This is due to the activities of bandits who daily terrorize the people through kidnappings, financial exploitation, and killings. This briefing by the military is to provide an update on the ongoing efforts to rid the northwest of bandits and to reassure the people of their safety. On the alleged imposition of levy on communities by the terrorist kingpin Bello Turgi, the Chief of Defense Staff advised residents not to give in to terrorist threats and that the notorious terrorists will soon be captured.
The intention of the bandits is to just show that they are present. It is acts of criminality, and that's why we're appealing to Nigerians not to provide any support. If you remember the last time we had this issue where our APC was, the MRAB was bogged down and the terrorists came, it was some people that called them and told them that the troops were having issues with their vehicle and they should come around, and they came in mass. That was what exactly happened. And the issue of Truji, like I said, it's just a deranged individual that feels power, but I can bet you that it's just a matter of time. A matter of time, we're going to get this, and I can assure you, within the shortest possible time, we're going to address that issue on paying. On the issue of payment, that is what they live on, and it shows you the desperation they are in.
The security chief also promised to rejig the security architecture in the northwest to make it more efficient. This includes arming communities to be able to defend themselves as first responders.
Really, we have overviewed the entire operation and realized that we need to harmonize our operations together. If you notice, we have Operation Hadarin Daji and Operation White Stroke, both within the northwest region. We have seen the need for us to harmonize those operations into one operation like we did in the northeast, where we have Operation Hadinkai. The same thing is being done now for the northwest operation. We have one unified operation. It's going to be called Operation Fansan Yama. Fansan Yama, for those of us that know, it's securing the west. Now, the intention is to ensure that we synergize all our efforts in addressing the security challenges in the northwest. It's been their tradition for the bandits to be able to flow between the states within them. So now what we're doing is that since we're harmonizing the whole operation, they will come under one commander. And then the commander will be able to utilize all the equipment and troops together to ensure that we address this.
Addressing issues on safety of schools following resumption for the new term, the defense chief says efforts are being made to secure students by relocating isolated schools to safer locations.
Those ones that are isolated, actions are being taken to ensure that it's either they are placed together where security could be provided, because we have so many thousands of schools scattered all over. So efforts have been made to make sure that we position them in such a way that troops will be able to respond in case there are any attacks or threats to the lives of the pupils in this school. So,
only recently, the Minister of State for Defense had instructed security chiefs to relocate to Sokoto to deal with the issue of insecurity. While that order was not carried out, the defense hierarchy says security intelligence and assets are being harnessed to effectively deal with insecurity across the country. Ferdinand Duroha, Arise News.
We heard what Musa said. We heard Musa. And quickly, I will show you something before I will go on to video on this. Where are those things? No. Hold on. Come and just give me a moment. I will get what I'm looking for. Okay. Now, here is somebody telling you insecurity. Fulani herdsmen aren't bandits, but militant fighting ethnic war. Sheikh Gumi. And you are telling us you are fighting these people. You are telling us that you want to fight the Dogogide. When somebody is telling you that even listen, these people, the world know them as terrorists. But Nigeria say no, don't call them. This is the man even. This, what do you call him? Musa is the one that told you that you should not call them terrorists. Call them bandits. And then now he's telling you that even the bandits you are calling them, they are not even bandits, that they are militants fighting for their freedom. Are you getting the message? And then his brother came out and said what? Boko Haram bandits are northern freedom fighters. Adamu Gaba in Tokam. Did they arrest him? And they ask question now. You see them arrest him? No, they did not arrest him. How come you say you are looking for somebody when the person will send a message in a yoga? Have you seen such a thing? You think it's possible? They are looking for these people they call bandits. They are looking for the people they call bandits. Why the people they are answerable to is the people are the same people that those people they call bandits are answerable to. So how do you think they are going to be arresting these people? How? Who the fool who? We don't see the havoc what these people do. Did anybody arrest them? Okay. Make we quickly know where's our energy too much. Some time ago, there was this video in Abia or where Imo, where some Fulani headers were arrested. Then they do this now.
Meantime, the army.
Where Fulani headers were arrested, about 300 or 400 of them. And they were telling you that some of them have entered already. Did anything happen? Did you see them go to court? What is that church in Yoruba land? I've forgotten that church. The massacre in the church that took place sometime about 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I've forgotten that. Who knows? Who remembers the church name? Is it in Ogun State or where? Or Yo? Where? Anyway, they caught the Funani man that led the operation, and people were jubilating. And what did the police do? Police told you that this man is innocent, and they let him go. Have you heard or seen any Funani man standing trial for taking over people's community? Have you seen Funani man standing trial for sacking communities into IDP camp, commoting people head, buying people? Oh, massacre! Nsitandewo nye. Nsita Ike. Thank you so much. Oh, massacre. They caught the man that led the operation, took to their king. They jubilated that the blood of the innocent should be avenged. And police took the man. After a few days, police told them, that man is innocent man that was walking on his own. But this is a man they caught, and the man confessed to the crime. They let him go. So which terrorists are they going to look for? I asked the question. Have anybody, I have almost 400 people watching from Twitter everywhere. Have you heard anywhere in Nigeria government zone when Funani man, any of the Funani people, even Funani goats that offended the law, that sacked the community, that commot people head, that buy people, have you heard that any single one of them was in court? I'm not talking of sentencing them to any kind of sentence. No. Have you heard that they were in court before? That they were sent to court, they were charged to court. Have you heard such a thing before? But go and thief granite now. Didn't you hear that two people that stole food items were sentenced to prison? Have you not heard about it? In Yoruba land, though, the people that taught you are the problem. Have you not heard that? People that stole phone are being sentenced to 10 years imprisonment. A organizer that stole 50,000 naira was sentenced to life imprisonment or death by hanging. Kidnappers has been sentenced to death in Yoruba land. I'm talking about now. In Ogun State, the last 2 months, 3 people were sentenced to death by hanging for kidnapping. In Cross River last month, 1 man was killed. The last 4 months as well, 1 man again was sentenced to death. Why the people that commit this murder in the quantum are being free, are freely walking all over? Instead, somebody like a general in Nigeria Army, we call them, because if I call Zo Army, people will not be understanding. Nigeria Army we are talking about. A general in Nigeria Army will make a call, will make an altar call for these people to come and they repent and accept salvation, to come, repent, and have the position of their choice. Come, repent, and you can even become the president of this country. And the people are not getting the message. People don't get the message. You are looking for terrorists, what do you call them? You are looking for, they don't even, in a country, in a state where the army general, chief of army staff of that nation, refused to address terrorists as a terrorist, but rather address them as a criminal, address them as criminals. What do you see? Musa have never addressed these people as terrorists. Have you heard them address them as terrorists? No. But he will come and tell you that someone is a Leviathan, someone is evil, someone is a terrorist, someone is this one. But the people that are these terrorists, he refused to call them by their names. He's calling them bandits. Aso na mode kataba na ode ko zo nwa mmadụ anwụna. Aso de kata ihe meso mmadụ anwụna so. Things that happen, but man no die. Once in a while, make something happen so that people will understand what is going on around them. You understand? That is the situation.
In a turning point, and I am proud to share that the strategies we have employed have begun to provide redemption. We are not slowing down until we achieve our aim. Our military forces, through various operations such as Operation Hiding Cave and Operation Safe Haven, have made true promise to the nation by targeting insurgent groups like Boko Haram and bandits who have held us to ransom for too long. Through enhanced border security and intelligence capabilities, we have disrupted and dismantled criminal networks. Each of you here is aware of the high-profile figureheads of these groups neutralized by our forces. And I am here to share with you that this is just the beginning.
Restructuring my foot. Unfortunately, the topical issue in Nigeria is restructuring. Restructuring my foot. To hell with restructuring.
This has been a turning point.
Did you get the message? Those that are waiting for this restructuring, which restructuring are you waiting for, sir? Musa said that they are going to be clearing the bandits. Listen here.
Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time? There for them.
You get the message? Now, let us ask ourselves this question. Where are these people till now? Ask Abaribe. Ask the one that called himself, what is his name? Carlo, Benjamin Carlo, the deputy rep. Ask all of them about this video now. Listen to the video.
Suspected Boko Haram members in Abia State, southeast. The army has arrested over 400 suspected Boko Haram members in Abia State, southeast Nigeria. They were apprehended along the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway by soldiers attached to the 144 Battalion in Ukwa West local government area. The suspects, including 8 women, were traveling in 35 buses, 2 of which escaped with their occupants. Their arrest is coming after security operatives disabled an improvised explosive device planted on the premises of a church in Imo State.
Some of them are between the ages of some 16 years, between 16 and 25, 30, some much less. And among them they have 6 women, between the age, 8 women, between the ages of 16 and 24. Now look at these young men, 486 able-bodied young men. moving in a convoy of 35 vehicles to a destination that is unknown to them, to a destination that is unknown to them, to a job they have not applied for, and moving by 3 a.m. in the night. Could this be a build-up? From what we have also learned, this type of movement took place about a month ago. The security agencies there have been informed, and I'm sure they are making frantic effort to see whether they can locate those people. So Nigerians, gentlemen of the press, this is what we have in our hands.
After we saw this video, that was the end. You get the message? After we saw this video, that was the end. 480 something people. That was the end. Nobody ever said anything about them again. You remember Oti, Alex Oti of Abia State. After Alex Oti made statement concerning the things they found in Lokanta market, cattle market, they called him immediately and warned him not to ever carry out any investigation. Let this matter die immediately. Did you ever hear Alex Oti say anything about that matter again? The matter is dead and gone. Enugu Zowani, did you not see? Did you not hear? Have you seen the governor of Enugu State arrest any of them? In Anambra, do you see them arrest anyone? But they will come and arrest you as a Biafran that you are supporting Simon Ekpa. But Funane man is in your land doing havoc. They will 555 vision. They will. Funane man is in Enugu doing havoc. Peter Mba is telling you that the problem is not that Funane man that is displacing you, but Simon Ekpa is the problem. Are you getting the message? Funani headers displace people in a, hold on it, because if I the talk, I like show evidence. Hold on, let me bring the news. Meanwhile, before I bring the news, make we hear Biafra Gabiarere, because Biafra Abiago, people don't even know that. Biafra Abiago Abia, in case you don't know.
Then they try me, then kill her. Then they try me, then stop her. Biafra Gabiarere, Ndiwo Ganalele. Biafra Gabiarere, Ndiwo Ganalele. Iye chuku dele dege melele. Iye chuku kule kuge melele. Kama mame nuna na gabiga. Kama mame nuna na gabiga. Ndilo galaleti. Oswimi galaleti. Ndiwo heavyweight. All over the world we pull weight. Even on you will jubilate. If you know like freedom, you the hate. Know that we be the chosen one. We don't need it all, but they all need us. Anya choro pa mana ha chola anya cho. Amana iwe ni feni ne uwana cho. Nilo galaleti. Fulani galaleti. Oswimi galaleti. Ndibo heavyweight. You didn't lie, made them kill us. You didn't lie, made them lock us. Then they try, made them kill us. Then they try make them stop her. Biafra ga bialele, Igbo ga nalele. Biafra ga bialele, Igbo ga nalele. Biafra ga bialele, Igbo ga nalele. Biafra ga.
All right, quickly, I want you to see this. Let me put it to where the thing go full, so you go get the full information. Full information. Here come on. Abi? Okay, now, are you seeing it? Headers attack in Enugu, massacre in Ebonyi. Other top stories. May 6, 2024. The attack and the queen of people in Enugu also one. May 6. Then on April 30, fears is spread in Enugu communities as government buy for. Are you getting the message? Attack. It should be recalled that in April 2016, Fulani headers attacked Nimbo community and they killed 14 people. Are you getting the message? We move on. Listen. Now, many feared this daily post. Many feared dead, others injured as herdsmen attack April 29, 2024, Nimbo community in Ozo 1 local government area of Enugu State. I will go on. Listen again. Right there. Many plead as suspected headers attack Enugu community December 18, 2022. Many by the suspected headers attack Enugu community. The armed persons is said to be over 100 attacked in Enugu community at about 8 a.m. In daytime, police no come, army no come. No, they get the message. I want you to get the message. Again, in April 2024, 29, again, headers sack. This time, they sack Enugu community, fight for. They sack. When I tell una say many places, many communities, no day again, people no dey understand them. They have taken over so many people because they have a stooge that is working against the Biafra comment. But Biafra ga bialele, mosoroge mosoroge. Are you getting the message? Now, Ohaneze demand action from Southeast governors after Enugu meeting. Ohaneze Ndibo has strongly condemned the recent attack by herdsmen in the Nibo. They say nothing that happened, but they condemn them. Are you getting the message? Now, 5 who fear the pride are suspected herdsmen attack Enugu. I will go on. Should I go on? Oh, why are you running now? Come out. 4 by the many injured as herdsmen attack Nimbo community. Five feared by as Fulani headers attack Enugu. Action in Nimbo community. I think we should listen to the news. It will be good.
Protege tu hogar frente a robos y ocupaciones con la nueva alarma antiocupación con cerradura inteligente de Securitas Direct.
¿Me oyes bien?
Sí, perfectamente.
Prueba.
Uzowan, a local government area of Enugu State, as Fulani headsmen reportedly launched a fresh attack, leaving behind a trail of death and destruction. The latest attack, which occurred late Sunday evening, has claimed several lives, many others critically injured. According to sources, the headers descended on mourners at Ugu Ijoro Nimbo community, leaving tears and sorrow in their wake. Eyewitnesses recounted the horrifying event, stating that the invaders caught the villagers by surprise, opening fire indiscriminately at the mourners. Videos from the scene depict the scene of chaos and devastation, with tables and chairs strewn across the compound where the mourners had gathered. Lifeless bodies lay in pools, the blood showing the brutality of the attack. The Nimbo community has once again been plunged into mourning, with many residents fleeing to neighboring communities in fear of their lives. This recent attack has left the community in a state of shock and disbelief as they grapple with yet another senseless act of violence. This is not the first time the Nimbo community has been targeted by Fulani headsmen. In 2016, the community was similarly attacked, resulting in the loss of many lives. The invasion of Ukpa, the Nimbo community, in April 2016 sent shockwaves across the nation, drawing widespread outrage. The attack, carried out by over 500 armed Fulani headsmen, targeted 7 villages: Ekuru, Nimbo Ngoko, Ugu Ijoro, Ebo, Enugu Nimbo, Umome, and Ugu Achara. Scores of innocent villages were massacred in what was described as one of the deadliest attacks by the Fulani headsmen, a group ranked as the 4th deadliest terror group in the world. Well, joining me to discuss this further is Umadi Nadi, a pastor, an accountant, and a public affairs analyst. Good evening, sir, and welcome to the show.
Good evening, amazing.
It's a very sad one for Enugu State today, waking up to this sort of news that happened on Sunday. But bring us up to speed with the recent sad developments in Nimbo community of Enugu State. And if you do have the history behind that clash, do let us know.
I don't really have total information except the ones that the media like you give us. So it was Sunday yesterday that I began to see the news all over social media. And then it was confirmed when eminent Nigerians like the senator representing Enugu North, Senator Eze, wrote about it on his social media handle, and even the former governor of Anambra State, in the person of Peter Obi, wrote about it. And so that was how I was able to confirm that it is true. And then I began to hear about it from news media like you. So, but it's a sad one. It's a sad one, and it keeps occurring at that community. So it's a very sad one.
Right. But at the moment, what should be the government's immediate response to this? Well, this evening we saw statements by the governor saying, well, enough is enough. Do you think his intervention was timely? And is there something that the state government can do before the federal government probably deploys help? And this is owing to the fact that, of course, constitutionally, the first state government will have to take some permission from the federal government before security architecture is deployed. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yes, well, I love what the governor said, but I just would like to match action words. Saying enough is good, gives the people confidence, but beyond giving the people confidence, he needs to match it with action.
Sorry for stopping the video. Do you know why I'm showing this video? Why I am showing all these things is for we, all of us, to understand the reality on ground. The reality is that if we feel that this is not happening in our land, because what people are saying now, this is in the north, it's not in your land. They are not coming to you. Yesterday, while I was doing program, somebody, Apale, or what you call his name, come here and say, why don't you leave them? They are attacking the north. Are they attacking your communities? I look at the person and I laughed at him. Many of us till now have not realized, because the people, our people, do not go into news. They do not search news. They do not read news. They are only dependent on what we give them. And that is why person like me, I don't have time giving you anything fake. I like bringing news with concrete information and backups. So many people till now in Biafra land never believed that Funanis are attacking Biafra land. They say, hey, is it not only they will come to Twitter space, they will deceive some people, they will brainwash so many people, they will never allow you to understand. If they see this kind of video, they will wave them so that you don't go see them. They will never show this kind of videos. They will not show you. See the news I brought before you now, more than about 10 of them. Only on Enugu, we are not talking on the other parts. Ebonyi State is there, they have their own. But our people are still hell-bent that we are deceiving you. People are still hell-bent now that we are lying to you that Funanis are coming to take over your communities. Did you not see in that? Right, go and type it yourself in the Google. Where in Enugu had the Funani had as a sack community, or how many communities had the Funani sacked in Enugu? Is it not the same thing they did in Benue, in Jos, in Lower Kaduna, in Plateau, in Niger State? What is the difference? They sack the people, they never come back. And yet, the people that are working with the so-called Mba are now telling you in Enugu, this attack is happening every day. These are the ones that the news, Nigerian news, choose to report. There are many kidnapping events that are not recorded, that are not reported, which means you know. And the people, remember, it's still in Enugu that they have passed the bill of what do you call him? Funani headers, what do you call them? Funani headers, what did you call themselves? They have passed the bill of Funani. What is that bill they passed? Is it they have passed one bill in Enugu about Funanis. I've forgotten the bill they passed. I've forgotten the bill, but they passed one bill in this same Enugu about the Funanis. Either the Ruga or I've forgotten the bill they passed. They passed the bill. But in any ways, whatever the bill says, the bill in explanation is saying that the Funanis are free to carry their cows anywhere. They are giving you the assurance that they are not going to attack you, that they will not destroy your crops, but they are not only attacking you. Even after they have given you the promises, they are sacking you from your communities. So I am making this video for people to understand that even Enugu have communities where Funani have sacked people. And yet, Peter Mba of Enugu will come out and tell you that the only problem they have in Enugu is the insecurity caused by Simon Ekpa. And what is this insecurity? Sit at home. Because people are sitting at home. He tagged it insecurity. He tagged it a treason. He tagged it offense. Criminal offense if you sit at home.
action because it's not today. Yes, I understand the security sector of Nigeria, where the federal government controls everything. However, something like this has been happening, and state governors have been able to do one or two things to be able to solve the situation. I would love the Mr. Governor to understand that he is the chief security officer of the state. Now, that understanding will help him to begin to understand that he must take proactive action, because he must understand that the indigenous don't know IG of police, the indigenous don't know the commissioner of police, the indigenous don't even know the president when it comes to security. It is him, the governor. So having said that, so that understanding is key. Having said that, my advice is for him to use local solution. Yes, there can be local solutions which he can have these local people and then equip them and then work with the police. Something like this, we have a similar situation in Anambra State during the time of former Governor Peter Obi. I can remember vividly, Opiweka was a no-go area then, and something happened. I would love him if we can do that, to call on him to ask him what did he do. It was such that even the then Inspector General of Police declared Anambra State the safest state in Nigeria for 5 consecutive days. And the IG of Police said it was because of Peter Obi's effort. So there are local things that have been done by a sitting governor. And one of the things that he said he did is that he said he worked with the police and he equipped the police. And that becomes very important. So number one thing I would want Mr. Governor to do is, I'm just quoting what the former governor of Anambra State said he did. He said he worked with the police and he realized that the police in the state was ill-equipped. And he said he equipped them with whatever they needed. So I would also suggest that Mr. Governor of Enugu State to work with the police, let them ask them what do they need. If it is equipment, he should provide. He shouldn't wait for the federal government. I saw some vehicles that he bought, and those vehicles are good for the metropolis. The police might need things like van. So I don't know, but these are things that he has to do, work with them, and then know what they do, the equipment that they need. It's shocking that I was listening to the former commandant of Federal Road Safety Corps in the person of Osita Chidoka recently. And he made a statement, I can quote him, he is there on one of the interviews in a TV station. And he said that police officers buy their own bullets, and that police officers buy their own uniforms. I mean, how can they be working when they are the ones buying?
Are you getting the message? If a policeman is allowed to buy his own bullets, buy his own uniform, why do you think a policeman cannot wear his uniform when he wants and use the bullet when he wants, how he wants, on whom he wants? Are you now getting the message? Police buy their own bullet to do what? What are they doing it with? What are they doing with it? No, I am asking the question because I don't know any reason, for any reason, that a policeman or army should buy bullets for themselves. Because those bullets they bought are not recorded. But that 2 or 5 or 10 given to them from office are recorded. Now, is it now down on you why they can shoot anybody at any time and nothing will happen? If you go, they say they go investigate. After investigating, they go say it's not his gun that released the bullet. Maybe somebody else shot the bullet. Are you getting the message? Because they buy their own bullets. in black markets to carry out their operation. Have you now come to realize or understand why a policeman will stand on the road and shoot your leg and nobody will say anything? Even Nigeria court cannot say anything. Is it clear to you now? Or a policeman will just say, stop, blast your motor. Are you getting the message? That is a country, that is a place people are calling country. That is place, some corner way. People gathered and they called country. They formed this country without anybody's knowledge or idea or permission.
I don't know those things. So this is where I expect Mr. Governor to come in and then help the police, equip them, and also however he can motivate them financially, because it is already known, it is known that our policemen are not properly taken care of. So these are things that I believe that the governor should do. And then number two, one of the things that the former governor of Anambra State said he did was the issue of working with the community. Okay, so I think our law allows for some sort of community vigilante or something. He said he equipped this vigilante with both them vehicle, and then he equipped them with ammunition and with a communication gadget. So this is something that I also will think that Mr. Governor has to look at. You know, how will he equip? Because the truth of the matter is, nobody will secure a community more than the people of that community. I'm telling the truth. So I would expect Mr. Governor to be able to set up such community security, most importantly, equip them, and then with what they need, vehicles, ammunition, trainings, and of course, they have to work with the police and the military. So these are things that have come to my mind, which the former governor of Anambra State said that he did and he worked. And I will also, the third thing I also want him to do is the former governor of Anambra State in the person of Mr. P2B, I am talking about what has worked. I will also encourage our governor to maybe liaise with him, ask him what he did. Yes, it may not be exactly the same, but he can have one or two things to gain from there because it worked. I knew how a worker was, and I know how it is now. So, and I can see how it works. So I will encourage you to also talk with him to see one or two things we can gain from it.
All right. So, of course, let's talk about allotted grazing sites. We know that some of these areas in the rural communities, it's probably there's so much of arable land that's probably very good for the cattle, you know, which is maybe the point at which they hang around the bushes right there all the time. What are your thoughts on allotting grazing sites? I know the Ruger conversation came up, and of course, the governors didn't want that. Do you think that if they allot the grazing sites to these people, that this will solve the problem, or this is just a multi-billion industry that's just blown up into something really terrible, where people can go into a village and strike on people who are already mourning and then cause more mayhem on them?
Okay, I don't have any problem with people having ranches. You see, but my problem is that this is a private venture, or it's a private business. I think the Emmanuel state government should stand his ground and enact the non-open grazing law. Okay, so I do business outside Enugu State. If I go to Kanu, for instance, I look for shop, I sell for my shop. If they want land for grazing, they should come, get land, buy, and then do the ranching. That is the issue. So they should, these cattle businessmen, our people also rear cattle. We rear goats. I grew up in the village. We had goat pen where we keep our goats. I want to appeal to our Fulani brothers that you know that this is 21st century. Okay, there are certain things that may not work anymore. Maybe you should work those days. So I don't support any form of government bringing any land and saying is for ranching. Okay, so they should be able to buy land and do ranching. If I want to set up a company, I will be able to buy land or lease land and set up my company. I won't go to Kano State and tell the governor of Kano State to dash me land to build my company. I won't go to Lagos State and tell the governor of Lagos State to dash me land to build my company. Okay, so if these are business people, if they are Nigerians, they are free to do their business anywhere. So if they come to Enugu State and they want to do their ranching, they want to do their business, and they see an arable land, and they liaise with the owners of the land, and the owners of the land can lease the land for them, so be it. I don't have any problem with that. Okay, there's no they are Nigerians, they are free. That we have freedom of movement in Nigeria. They can live anywhere, they can do their business anywhere. But they should know these our brothers that the cattle, those that we also rear cattle in Igbo land. We rear cattle, but we don't carry it around. So they should realize that this is a private business. Okay, I will not encourage the governor of Enugu State to bring out any land from any community and give to anybody in the name of ranching. I will not support it at all. It is a private business. Like I said, I'm not saying that the Fulanis or outside should not have ranch in Enugu State. No. But they should come to Enugu State, they see land, they negotiate with the owners of the land, whether by lease. After all, they have places they sell cattle in Enugu, and they lease those land. They lease the land. I have one for Artisan, the one of Gariki. Those lands are individually owned, and they have agreement with the owners of the land, and they are doing their businesses there. And you and I know Amazing Grace, nobody is disturbing them there. I go there to buy cow when I want. I go there to buy goods when I want. Nobody is disturbing them. But they are because it's a private business. So they should also do like that if they want to do cattle ranching. They should come in and then get land and do their ranching, but not government giving them land. That is my take on that.
All right, as we begin to wrap up on the show, there's a recent attack also in Benue State. I want you to give us your perspective on that.
Yes, you see, the issue of Borno State has become something that is very worrisome. And also, if you notice, the thing is coming from Plateau to Benue and then to Enugu North senatorial zone. It's a serious.
It started from north, far north, down to central north, down to eastern north, western north, I believe, southern north, down to southern north. Now they enter the Boy, they enter the Niger, they enter the Benue, they enter the Enugu. Now they are now taking cover in Enugu. And the Musa is here telling you that his problem is Okuama, that they want to recover arms in Okuama, destroying people's houses. Now, I want to ask a question. They said before that they recover the arms, so they said that they have recovered the arms. Now, all of a sudden, they come back, shooting everything, destroying every building they left over before. Thank you. Are you getting the message? He's even saying that the government, he support them, but they should say they are not welcomed in Biafra land. We don't even need their cow. They have been banned, but they carry their cow go. They say if they go with their cow, we will die of hunger. Which food are they supplying you before? They never supplied you food. The food came in from Benue, Niger, which is not even not even made belt as they call. Those places are supposed to fall into southern area because we are south. Forget that they are calling us east. We are not east. We are not east. We are all south. So the Awusa Funani never give you any food. Funani don't farm. They don't do farming. If you think a Funani man do a farm, show me where they plant a crop. Let me see. They only know how to krewa cow and krewa goat. Carry them, take over people, sack people, community, take over. That's the only thing they know. They don't know how to farm. I know that Hausa people, Hausa, they talk of Hausa. I'm not talking because people now don't know the difference between Hausa and Fulani again. Hausa farm ayabas and the onions and the potato. But Funanis, they don't know, they don't even go to farm. They don't farm nada, nothing. Benue State has become a normal thing. Nobody is discussing it. Do you even see me talking about Benue? Just once in a while I talk about it. But before the hammer, every day, I don't tire to talk about Benue or Niger because now normal thing now there. It don't they are doing what they like there now. They are taking over there.
In the serious situation, and I will encourage, I will encourage the governor of Enugu State to work with the governor of Benue State and also the governor of both Taraba and Plateau to sit down and because if notice this is the exit they are coming from. So I expect the state governors to sit down and because if they curtail them from Benue, for instance, you'll be surprised that it can also be curtailed in Enugu State. So it's the fault of what is happening in Benue that is also coming down to Enugu State. So I will encourage our governor to talk with the governor of Benue State and also go further to even Plateau State so that they can have an lasting solution to this problem. So that is what I have to say.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us, Umadi Nadi. This is a developing.
All right. So I've tried, I don't know how many people that liked this video self that I've been here for almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours now I've been here. 2.5 hours now I've been here. If you have not liked this video, try only 118 people. Only 118 people like the video. It's not fair. It's not fair. Like this video for me. Try and like. At least I tried now. I tried today to sit down here and keep talking for more than how many hours. You know they here. You know they easy. So do me a favor from Twitter. Like the video. If you can retweet it, good. But if you don't want to retweet it, no problem. But just try and like it first. Like it. I beg you. Like them. I know say this one now, you done the yellow there. They don't mark a yellow already. Our PM video yesterday, program yesterday, they are still, it's still yellow. They shine yellow now like this. Bam, 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 yellow. Because they know they take ICPM. Or maybe now my channel, they know they take IC7. I don't even know for them. But whatever happens, we are not going to give up. We will keep fighting until we overcome. My Facebook is back, but they are blocking the views yet. People are not getting notification. They told me, they tell me that the for now the notification is off. That people will not be seeing me. That I can go on now, but people will not be seeing me. Is it the kind of punishment? But it is fine and well. We must continue to do the needful. I am begging every one of us to continue with whatever you know you can do for this freedom to come. Whatever you will do, you can do. You know how to do for this freedom to come. Bro, continue doing it. If you know follow this video from beginning, I beg, just go back and follow the video from beginning because you miss 2 hours and almost 3 hours, 2:38 minutes. Now we dey here the talk. Oh boy, you know they here. So I will advise anybody that missed, especially when we talked about Ejiofor, Shina Saworu, Emmanuel, and the Kanunta. When we discuss them, I think that should be earlier part of the video. We talked to Okuama. We talked about Okuama. We talked about the Nigerian military. We talked about Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the co and the rest. So the video is very interesting one. I bet you will not regret it. If you missed any part of it, go back and watch the part. Watch from beginning and search the part where you missed. You will not regret any part of the video. So try and like this video. Support Biafra. Support our own freedom. This is about our freedom. It's not about anything. It's not anything. It's just about us, our freedom. Our freedom. If I keep showing you videos where people argue whether it is ideal to give amnesty to the criminals, to the bandits, to the terrorists, and so on and so forth, I can show you videos on and on and on. They know they finish. Na me tire. If I dey here now, say me can sit down here now, they show you. I go show you tire today. Now you go run. You go run, go back, come at it. I get even my computer self done fully. They heavy now. So, and what are all this? Is it about the people that go to school in the name say they don't graduate from they don't graduate out of terrorism? In Nigeria, people go to school to graduate out from terrorists. They graduate out. They become Nigeria army. They become Nigeria whatever they become. Nigeria. Who don't want to understand what is going on? I pity you because you will not know. I pity you because you will not understand. This is the only chance we have, and we are not joking with it. Join hands together. Let us bring our freedom. Join hands together. Let us bring our freedom, because that is the only thing we need. Nothing more, nothing less. If you have not been supporting this freedom, this is the time you have to show yourself. Show yourself worthy of being a Biafran by supporting Biafra. Show yourself worthy of being a Biafran by supporting Biafra. So I'm begging everybody to please support what we are doing. Please, I beg. Now beg everybody. Now I am begging. If you have not been supporting, it's time you begin to support. If you have been standing by the side, don't stand by the side again. Come in. And that's all I will say. Like the video for me. Like it. I beg you, try and like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. There are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, a dear heritage, biased and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna oppress us.
Rather you all go and praise her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. Oh yeah, Biafra is our home. Oh, it's my home. Yeah, Biafra is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll on the blood couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops on the ground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why?
Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom.
They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Sucker had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zobuni wave was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came again. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody name, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my vein. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home.